Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about taking pride in how you look, taking pride in yourself, and just taking pride in, going out. When you go out, make sure you smell good, make sure you look good. And I'm not saying you gotta dress to the nines, like you don't. Just do your hair, put on a headband, and if you don't want to do any of that, at least put on a baseball cap or something. Going out in our bonnets and going out in our headscarves, unless it's like, do I have an example? Unless it's like the nice little Versace looking, or I say Versace looking because it's a design. It's like a nice like big silk bandana. I even have like 3 of them where you can just put over your head and it be like a nice little fashion statement. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the full-blown like headscarves that you go to sleep. The bonnets, we gotta leave them at home. I'm sorry, we just got to. Like, how am I pulling up to work and I see you walking into the work building with a bonnet on? I'm sorry, but no. We have to take pride in the way that we look. And I'm screaming this from the rooftops because I am a big advocate on, being a role model for young girls and a role model for even our friends, our sisters, There once was a time where I would probably wear my bonnet to ride in my car to the store. And maybe I'm not going into the store, but just being out and just being in traffic and at a red light and just someone looking over at you and you just look like you hopped out of bed and didn't even brush your teeth. Like, why would you want to have that be your first impression? You know what I mean? And God forbid you get in an accident, or you rear end somebody, or an emergency happens and you're in pajamas, you're in slippers, you're not wearing undergarments, you're wearing a bonnet, your hair ain't done, or at least to the little bit put in a ponytail or a puff or a slick back, whatever it may be. We're being known for these things, and I want to tell you, like, if we are gonna be able to take pride in how we look when it comes to bettering our health and losing weight and things of that sort, we're gonna want to match our appearance to that. And what I mean by that is, make sure you just have a clean shirt, you make sure you have clean pants, make sure you're wearing underwear, make sure your armpits don't stink. Maybe you're not one to shave your armpits, that's fine. I could go a couple of weeks without shaving mine, but at least I wear deodorant every day. You gotta wear deodorant. Maybe put a little deodorant down the middle here. Maybe put a little deodorant under here. You never know. You never know. Always brush your teeth. Maybe you just had lunch and, you want to pop a little mint in your mouth so your breath could be fresh. Take pride in how you smell, take pride in how you look, and you want your first impression to be memorable. And maybe, let's say, and when I say memorable, I mean in a decent way, because you can be memorable from like, oh snap, that's the girl that walked up in here with a bonnet and slippers on. We as women especially have to take it seriously. And again, I'm going to reiterate, this is not me saying we need to dress to the nines. This is not me saying that we have to, put our foot in our appearance and everything like that. Like makeup, I'm not wearing makeup right now. I don't wear makeup on a daily basis. The only time I ever wear makeup is if I'm going out somewhere nice, or I feel like, I haven't worn makeup in a while. I'm going to see if I still got the skill. Like 9 times out of 10, I don't wear makeup. And you don't need that to look pretty. You don't need makeup to look put together. Maybe if that's your definition of put together, by all means, go put it on. But that is not what I'm saying. We just have to take it serious, and we just have to understand that when we walk out of our house, we represent something. And what you want that something to be depends on you. And it depends on what you put on and how you treat yourself in the morning. Because this morning when I was coming into work, I was like, Lord Jesus, I did not just see what I just saw. I did not just see what I just saw. My jaw was on the floor. I said, Bomba Clart! Them take me for idiot! Why are you coming to work like this? Like, and mind you, I am not gonna sit here and say that I am perfect. I am not. But I do not leave the house without at least making sure I smell good. And if my hair is not okay, I put on a hat. Or I put some water, because usually I have a pixie cut under this. I'll spray some water in my pixie cut and like slick it back a little bit. I'll make sure I look good, even if I'm not dressing up. You gotta do it, you know? Because for all you know, you could be going to the store in your bonnet and your pajamas, and you might run into your future husband. You might run into an old friend of yours, an old girlfriend of yours, who you went to high school with, and she is like, she has on a nice like little Lululemon set, and her hair is like, you know, combed and things, and then you are seen looking like you rose from the dead. Like, different things can take place, different things can happen when we leave the house, and we have no way in knowing what will happen when we leave our house. Okay? So we really have to make sure that we're making an effort. And I'm saying this as a 24-year-old who, you know, I love looking cute, even if I'm dressing down or dressing up. I love complimenting other women. I'm not one of those women who are like, she thinks she's cute, I'm not gonna say anything to her. No, you're gonna know. Like, I'm gonna tell, oh my gosh, your hair's so cute. Oh my gosh, your outfit is a bomb. Oh my gosh, your makeup look good. Where'd you get that? Put me on. Yeah, I'm going to give you your props. I'm gonna say so. So, and it feels good. It feels good to get the props from somebody else, you know? And I'm not saying, you need to dress up to get compliments. I'm just saying there are people like me who will just look at you and be like, wow, she put effort in today. You might come into contact with me. You might come into contact with someone like me, and they could have a completely different reaction. Oh my God, like, what is that? What is she wearing? Ew. Like my reaction this morning. Clearly, I'm both ends of the spectrum. Because my jaw was on the floor, and I was talking to myself in the car. I said, oh no, I know she did not just do, what? You gotta be joking me. Like, I was dramatic. But that's genuinely how I felt. So, it was, man, that's what prompted my video today. Because I am looking out for you. I'm looking out for me. I'm looking out for my sisters. I'm looking out for you girls out there. Especially us black girls. Where we're known for being quote unquote ghetto. Or we're known for being loud and obnoxious and this, that, and the third. And everybody putting a stereotype on us. We should take pride in how we appear in places. Like, and it's disgusting, the ways that people think about us, and I don't want that for any of us. So please take pride. Please make sure that you smell good. Put some deodorant on. Put a little splash. You know? Get a roll on. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay. Ah! Okay. I have, what? 5 roll-on fragrances. 2 of these are Baccarat, esque. This one's called Balenciaga. This one's called Black Woman. Oh, this is good. And this one is called Bad Girl. They all smell phenomenal, okay? If you don't have a spray on, get you a little roll-on. These Baccarat-esque ones, I got these from Amazon for $15. I got this one from the mall, and I got this one from a festival I went to. These 2. You can easily get a whole bunch of these on Amazon, and they smell phenomenal. And some people just like roll it on the wrist or in their crease right here or behind the ear. Don't do that. What you're gonna want to do, get whatever lotion you want to use, or get a Vaseline, put it on your hand, or you can roll this on your hand first. Get your lotion or grease or oil, whatever you want to use, rub it in, and just lather your body in it. Thank me later. You are gonna smell like heaven, and everybody's gonna be asking, oh my god, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Oh, that smells so good. Yeah, the easiest way to smell good. Shower and put on one of these. Or get scented lotion if you don't like too much of a dense smell or whatever. Or just simply get like body spray from the store, But yeah, we're here to help each other. And we are, don't go outside in your bonnet. I'm not saying you gotta wear a wig. I'm not saying you gotta braid your hair. I'm not saying you even have to put gel in your hair. Just put on a hat, or if your hair is too frizzy or too 4C for a hat, put on a beanie. Them emo black girls in high school put them beanies on. You can wear like what you could do. Let's say you want to wear a scarf. Okay, great. We're gonna wear a scarf. You know that you can put it on and have it styled cute. You really can. Just look at it. It's easy, Yeah. Take pride in how you look, how you smell, and how you present yourself. Because you never know who you'll run into, and you never know what may happen. Haven't you? I've been told this by I don't know if it was my grandmother or my mom. One of them told me, you need a shower before you leave the house, because you don't know who may have to cut your clothes off of you if you get in an accident. You never know. Is your undies clean? Did you bathe? Because if you didn't bathe and your undies dirty, then they dealing with you and you stinking. That's how, okay, great, add it to another list of people who I handled and helped, and they stink, So I know I'm not the only one who's been told that. So let me know in the comment section what was a takeaway from this video. And again, I'm going to reiterate, I am not here to bash anyone. I'm not here to make anyone feel bad. I am here as a sounding board, really, to say, hey, that's not the best decision, especially in the workplace. Come on. You're pulling up to work with a bonnet on. And let's say, okay, benefit of the doubt. Let's say you're driving to work with the bonnet on. That's one thing. But you're walking outside, entering the work building with the bonnet on. That is a whole nother story. And we should not be doing that. I may get backlash for this. I may get all types of hate comments from other Black women who are like, oh, I can wear my bonnet. Da 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 da. Great, go ahead. But for the people who are listening to me and who understand what I'm trying to say, you get me. And it is what it is. When someone speaks their mind, there's going to be critique. Being on social media and online, you're going to open yourself up to stuff like that, which is okay. You got to have tough skin and you got to be able to take criticism, even if it may be coming from a defensive part due to, you know, the person doing it themselves, you know, but it's okay. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. I'm going to continue to advocate for us Black women. I'm going to continue to advocate for us who are trying to look, you know, healthier, feel healthier, make better, healthier options and habits, form those habits, and continue to better our lives. And that includes looking good and smelling good. So you'll get fashion stuff from me if I get new clothes. You'll get weight loss updates from me. You'll get lifestyle updates from me. All the stuff. Subscribe. Don't miss out. Press the bell. Leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.